Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Knit This Mess. I am Angela. I'm really happy you're here. I hope you're happy you're here. I am a knitter, crocheter, sometimes spinner, and terrible record keeper about all of the above in Houston, Texas. It is February 14th in the morning right now, so happy Valentine's Day if that's your jam. And if it's not your jam, that's cool too. It's not really mine. I'm here today to share with you my what I've worked on this week, my progress, my completed objects, almost completed objects, and plans for my knitting fibery plans for the next week. I'm also going to share with you my latest creepy podcast recommendation, and we're going to take a look in one of my yarn bins. Okay, so let's start with something that I completed, and this is my Ozetta Moonset Tee. And it's still ever so slightly damp in some of the seams, but we're getting there. It is a silk and linen blend yarn. It's a very size inclusive pattern. For me, it would have to be. One of the things that attracted me to it is the interesting details. I like clothing and other projects that have interesting constructions, and I love asymmetry. And while this does not have asymmetry, it does have some interesting little quirky details. One of the things I really liked was this crossover on the neckband here. And another thing that's not super obvious in the pattern photos is the way the shoulder seam is actually down. It's not right at the top of the shoulder, it's down a little bit, which gives it a really nice, interesting fit and drape. One adjustment I did make to the pattern was I added a couple of inches of length in the body because I have a long torso. I have a long torso and short arms, like a T-Rex. So, but it's very simple to add length in this because it's just straight, so it gives it a nice kind of full, that lagging look fit that was really popular a few years ago. Maybe it is still popular, I don't know. I'm very out of it. But anyway, it's done except for weaving in the ends because I'm waiting for it to be completely dry, but I wanted to share. Okay, another finished object, and this is finished. I actually knitted it a while ago, but I just now got around to blocking it this week. And this was made with Fiber MacGyver yarn. This is the yarn that I keep mentioning and finally getting around to showing it to you. So it's a one-of-a-kind colorway, one of a kind. And these are my leftovers. It was a sport weight and a Suri alpaca silk blend. Fuzzy, fuzzy, fluffy and fuzzy. And the colors, I went into the booth thinking, oh, I'm not going to get anything. And then I saw these colors and I had to have it. So I held them together and I made a cowl. And no, I didn't keep records of this. I cast on, I couldn't find a pattern for what I really wanted to do, so I just made it up as I went along. So I cast on a number of stitches. I did a few rows of seed stitch, and then I just did stockinette. And I did stockinette in the round for a few inches, and then I just started going back and forth, decreasing down to a point. So I wanted something I could wear a few different ways, and here are the ways. So you can wear it as a cowl, and I did it in this shape so that I could wear it, the point down the front, under a jacket. I have a sport coat that I like to wear, a men's sport coat that I found at a thrift store, and I love it, and it has the open, so this will go under a coat or a jacket and keeps your chest warm You can also put it on this way. And then it comes down the back and keeps the back of your neck warm. And it's kind of a hood. If you've ever seen a buff, B-U-F-F, it's like a tube of fine gauge merino, and I think they have them in other fibers for summer wear. And it's just a tube, it's about yay long. You can wear it all kinds of different ways, and you can kind of twist it in the middle and fold it on itself and it becomes a beanie. You can wear it as a gaiter, all kinds. You can wear it as a balaclava. Anyway, so this is this way. And then there's one more way you can wear this. And that is, put it on like this. And you can tuck these sides in if you want. It comes kind of a slouchy beanie style. You can tuck this long pointed end under, inside. Anyway, you can wear it lots of different ways. I just had fun making it and I really love the colors. So it was a lot of fun, and it's super, 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 super soft. And holding those the two different yarns in the same colorway together gave this beautiful, beautiful, looks like watercolors to me. Anyway, I really liked that. Now, yes, I'm still working on my monkey socks. As you know, I finished one last week, and then I'm on the second one. I've completed the gusset decreases, and now I'm working on the foot. So this will be finished this weekend, probably. And it's also, if you notice, it's got a lot of similar colors, only with the addition of the black, but it's got the blue and green and a little bit of lavender in it. Okay, so that's that. I've also been working on my twists and turns, and I don't know if you can hear it. I've got cats play fighting outside the door. We are going to ignore them. So I know I had finished the chevron part, and last week when I showed it to you, I had not yet finished the side rays, but I have now finished those side short row rays, and I've finished the cables on one side, and I'm most of the way through the cables on the other side. So yeah, I feel like I made good progress here. So that's that. So yes, so while I was working on that, I was listening to a creepy podcast, and this week's recommendation, now it's not quite done yet. It's in the middle of I think a little more than halfway through season 6, but there's plenty of material, and it's called The White Vault. And if you like creeping eldritch horror, I'm a big fan of eldritch horror, and wandering through bleak foreign landscapes, not knowing what's going on, this is the one for you. Wandering around in caves, perfect. This is the one. So yeah, it's great. Highly recommended. And as I said, they are partway through season 6 right now. They're not in a cave this time. They're in the wilderness in Maine, and it's cold. It's the middle of a snowstorm. It's terrible. And there's creeping eldritch horror out in the woods. Very well, Maine. I mean, it's given us Stephen King. I mean, talk about great horror. I think it's Maine. There's something about Maine. All that vast wilderness, open spaces, mysterious, dark woods, and it's dark a lot. It snows. It's great. It's not like, I mean, this is Texas. We have our own horrors, let me tell you. Anyway, so let's talk about yarn. Okay, so I pulled out one of my bins. I have these IKEA bins, and some of them are organized. I have labels on them like miscellaneous and sport/worsted and fingering sock, fingering cotton and linen, miscellaneous. I got too much miscellaneous, and then it seems like whenever I have something I don't know what to do with, I just stick it in a miscellaneous bin. Or like, oh, this fingering bin is full, I'll stick it in the miscellaneous bin. So anyway, so today I pulled out a bin, and my little black cat immediately ran into the open space where the bin used to be, because that's what cats do. But y'all, I gotta say, oh, it's heavy. This bin is all Socks That Rock sock yarn. And I'm going to put on my glasses so I can see it. And let's start looking at yarn. So I have decided, I mean, there's a ton of sock yarn in here. I'm never going to make this many socks. So I think what I'm going to do is go through here and find some colorways that I think friends of mine would like. And I'm going to make, I've become recently obsessed with the idea of the Musselburgh hat by Isolde Teague. So I think I'm going to get that pattern and make beanies, because it's a pattern. It's a very simple, like lots of stockinette. I can do it while I'm just doing other things. And got plenty of time to make a bunch of Musselburgh hats before Christmas. So yeah, let's take a look at some of these colors though, because I gotta use up some of this yarn. So this is Wild Irish Girly, and it is medium weight superwash merino. So Socks That Rock, their medium weight is kind of like a sport weight. So gotta bear that in mind. Here is a lightweight Pepe Le Plume, and this purples. I have a friend who I think would love this. So I think I'm going to put this aside with her name on it. And if I don't find something I think she'd like better, it's lightweight, I'll make her a Musselburgh with this. And she has a lot of hair, so I'll make her a bigger size that she could wear it all big and fluffy. Okay, so let me just write her name on there. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Where'd that bin go? See, look, it's a mess. Okay, so here, these two came together as a pair. I'm gonna have to go back through all of my Socks That Rock records and my Sock Club records and figure out. This one's called I can't read it, and Sprinkles. Shannonoggy? Something like that. I can't read it. Anyway, those are pretty. And I do like these colors together. So I'm probably gonna do socks. I'm gonna do something for myself with that. This one, the Wild Irish Girly, that's a medium weight. I'll put that to the side there. Okay, look, now here, these are medium weight. See, this will be good for a man's hat. So with this is called Maya, I think. And that is a lightweight. Ooh, look at this. Oh, I think this is two different ones held together. Pinky Swear and Aubergine. Yes, it is. This is medium weight. I like those. Okay, I'm gonna put that aside for me. Okay, so I'm gonna put a pile of stuff for me and a pile of stuff that I'm willing to release. Okay, I have them in these plastic bags because Moths are bad. Oh, okay. So here we have a, I bought at one point kind of a grab bag of mill end rare gems. And so this is purples and earth tones. And it was a grab bag, and it's not really me. So I'm gonna put that in my willing to release. Then this one, this one is, oh, this is one that we got at one of the sock camps, and it doesn't have a name on it. And I remember it was the year that there was that huge volcanic eruption in Iceland, and it like blocked all plane travel from Northern Europe, and my boss got stranded in Sweden for weeks. Anyway, I wanted to name it volcanic eruption over Iceland, but it didn't happen. I don't remember what it wound up getting called, but anyway, it's gorgeous. I love it. Yeah, I'm gonna do something with that for me. Yeah, I love the browns and the oranges and the blues together. Okay, so this one's called Mad Hatter, another lightweight. This is very pretty. Not necessarily my colors though, so that one I can do a hat for somebody with. I'm going to be doing a lot of hats this year. Oh, look at this. So, okay. So here, this is one that I dyed myself at sock camp. There's that green again. I can't get away from that green. I love it so much. And this one is Cattywampus. This is from the sock camp. Yeah. The sock camp ones I'm keeping. And then this is Garden Days. Bit of twist in there. This also is lightweight. Isn't that pretty? That's like it was inspired by like fruits and vegetables. And I'm trying to think who I know would like that. Yeah. Oh boy. Ooh, look at that. Cables of Wrath. Oh, look at that. Who do I know who would love that? Oh, me. I would love that. Oh, but not as much as this. Look at this tide pool, and there's my green, and it's got the purple and the, oh my goodness. Okay, I can't, Angela, you can't keep everything for yourself. Oh, here's another one that I dyed. This would be, I think maybe I'll make a hat for my husband with this. That would be good. Yeah. He needs a new hat. Oh. So here I have, these are all the same. This is lightweight, 3 skeins of Fall Frolic. And yeah, you know, it's that turquoise, aqua, and brown combo again. I got these planning to make something for myself. What was I going to make? I don't know, because you know what? I didn't write it down or put it anywhere. So I don't know, but its time will come. I'm going to make something with it. I swear, I promise. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next year. Look, this yarn is my retirement plan. So here we go. This is a bag full of little minis. So whenever you got a sock club shipment, you would get a mini of that color. And they came with these little rings, and you can string them together. And I use them as a lanyard for at a convention, and I was the only one. Okay, what is this? I don't know. The card is gone, but look how pretty that is. Now, I know someone who would really like this. I don't know if she wants a hat, though, but this would be perfect for her. Put that over there. Oh, here's another one that I dyed myself at sock camp. Pretty, pretty. What is this? This is called Wavelength. Lots of blues. I have another friend. There's a little bit of purple and green in there too, but it's mostly these cool toned blues. I have a friend who I think this would be good for, but again, I don't know if she really wants a hat. Ooh, and this is pretty. This is called Booby One. Oh, this is from sock camp. Yeah, this is like from, that was a theme one year. And there we go. Like a blue-footed booby. That's fun. Okay. Let's see. Oh, here are some more manly ones. Oh, and this is again a rare gem. So rare gems are what they call the non-repeatable colors, maybe like when she was experimenting or something didn't come out quite the way she thought it would get sold as a rare gem. Schwarzwald, I don't know why, that makes me think of Grimm, the TV show Grimm. I don't know why, but it does, it makes me think that. Schwarz means black wood, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, it's very forest colors, browns and greens, very nice. And then here's Pining for You. Pining for You. And this is lots of green. I should probably hold it together. It's almost like a grayed out green. It's a very hard color to define. Here's another one that was wound up. Oh, the thing's still in there. This was the skein with no name. Oh, well, that is exactly what it's called. It's called the skein with no name. And it's very orange, isn't it? Very orange. I don't know. I don't love it, and I don't know who might. Oh, look, here's another one that I've wound up. I wonder if this is called Firebird. It feels like maybe I did something with this already. Because see, look, the difference is, yeah, I don't know. Oh, this one is a rare gem. Look at that. With the fuchsia, magenta, whatever you call it, fading into purple, and then greens and blues. Oh, that's gorgeous. I can see exactly why I bought that. That's gonna be something for me. Comfort and Joy. This is a Christmassy one. Yeah, it's all right. It's that pop of red in there. I have a coat, a winter coat that I get to wear about one day a year. And I'll make a hat with this and wear it with that, or a scarf, a little scarf. Oh, look at this gorgeous creature. I Love What You're Wearing is the name of this one. I think this was a sock camp one. But oh, look at that. The pinks and the browns and this is like a vintage kitchen, and I am here for it. Absolutely. All right. Here's another rare gem mill end. Ooh, that is luscious with the, I don't know if you can really tell. It's, oh God, it's gorgeous. And this is called Firecracker with the orange and fuchsia and purple all in there together. And this looks like, this is another rare gem mill end with kind of similar, they're like cousins. Very similar colors going on in there. And then there we go. Here's a couple that have been wound up. I think I was probably planning to do something with those together. That's been lost to time. This is another rare gems mill end. This one's water. So they had like it was like an earth, water, fire, wind kind of thing. And you know, the elements. So yeah, blues, bit of cobalt in there, aubergine, a little bit of gray. Yeah, that's nice. Oh boy, this is gonna be difficult deciding what to do with all of these. And I gotta figure out who of my friends wants a hat. And now this is called Krabby McCrabby Pants. Again, that was one of the sock camps had a crab theme. And oh, here is my last bag of socks that rock. Let's see what we've got in here. This was a set that came together. There's one of lightweight merino and then one that's of the silky. They were meant to be used together as like a contrast. Again, I have to go back through my sock club patterns and find out what that was meant for. And then here are two that came together. Oh, be still my heart. It's glitter. It's sparkle yarn. Sparkle yarn. And I'm not going to open this up and have stuff come tumbling out. But, yeah. Oh, that's so pretty. I am definitely putting this in the rotation for soon. So, yes. So, that's all of the yarn that was in this bin. That's a lot of yarn to go in one little bin. And I'm going to now organize it back into ones I want to keep for myself to do socks or hats or scarves for myself. And then one of yarns that I'm going to put aside to make hats for friends for Christmas. So that means I need 1, 2, 3, 4 hats. I have this one friend who has a lanolin allergy. Oh, can you imagine? So I have to find something else because she's got to have a hat too. I'm going to have some silk or alpaca, not alpaca, that would be too hot, but I've got to have some silk or something in here that will work for her. It will turn up and it will be fabulous. Everybody needs to get a hat. Okay. Now I have a big mess on the floor and I have to clean it all up and I have to organize it. So I'm not going to make y'all watch that. I am going to do that. And then when we come back next week, I will show you my Socks That Rock bin, all thinned out and organized. And I hope that you will be proud of me. Let's see. So what am I going to work on this week other than this bin, which I'll do that when we sign off and it probably won't take me too terribly long. I got to weave in the ends on my moonset tee. I need to finish my second sock and I want to make significant progress on my twists and turns. And those are my main goals for the week. I did find one more project that I'm going to frog, and this, I found it in this bag, and in the bag with it was this notebook where I did at some point try to keep track of some things, and you can see like halfway through everything I just kind of stopped taking notes. But I have, oh look, here's one note. 2013, this may never end, ... This is now my lunchtime work project. Added extra beads. Yeah, well, this is, yeah. Oh, and then there was this one. I don't even remember what this one looked like, but it doesn't matter because it was frog. Anyway, so I started, oh, and here's the notes that I made on that Quercus cardigan, which was the one I showed you before that I'm going to frog. I haven't frogged it yet. But I found another, in my game of Kiss, Marry, Kill, I found another one to kill. And that is, it's called Engineered Seams. And it is a top-down raglan sweater with a lot of really cool short rows, and I started it, but I'm not going to finish it. I mean, I am going to finish it. I'm not going to finish it this particular because I screwed up my short rows, and I read something wrong, and it's just wrong, and it needs to come out. But I was making it with this yarn that I bought at a nice yarn shop in Thessaloniki when I was in Greece a few years ago. It's an Italian yarn called Katia, Katia, and the yarn itself is silky lace, and I was doing it holding two together, and I do still want to do this, and I want, oh, this yarn is so soft. It is 80% wool, 20% silk, and and these are singles. It's not plied. I think it's a single. It's like a single. I don't know. I can't. But anyway, it's beautiful, and it's so soft, and it's this lovely charcoal gray. But like I said, I was holding two together, and it's just, my short rows are just not coming together right. This sweater, and I don't know, I'd have to go back and look, I have no idea. But it's, when you put it on, it looks all wrinkly, but it's like slouchy, but structured. I don't know. Anyway, I gotta go back. I might not make that sweater. I need to go back because let's just say I've gained weight since I started it, so it wouldn't fit me anyway, and I don't know if the pattern is size inclusive or not. I'd have to go back and look, and if it's not size inclusive, I'm gonna have to move on because yeah, like I said, I just need a little more room these days. So anyway, so that's another one for that to be frogged. So, and there we go. That is what we're working on this week. I hope that you are working on something fun this week. The weekend's not coming. It's only Wednesday. Okay, time's not flying. So see, you got the update on what I've been doing, what I'm going to do, what I've been listening to, I guess there's not much more to do today except sort yarn and think about who gets which hat and figure out which ones. I've got a couple of friends who might like some of this yarn. So if I do go to a yarn gathering, which might happen, there have been rumors that there might be a yarn get-together, a knitting get-together group get-together thing. Maybe I can take some of these and pass them on to someone who will love them and use them and not stick them in a box in a messy room. Okay, anyway, it was lovely to talk to you again. I hope to see you back again. You can like, you can subscribe. If you have any ideas about what I could make with, where are they? Those 3 that were the same. So anything that I can do with 3 skeins, about 1,200 yards of hand-dyed sport weight yarn, I'd love to hear about it. So yes, if you have any suggestions, I'm all ears. Bye.